A good eye sniper, and hello to you. Hello, Johnny.
Hello.
Welcome, one and all. Welcome to the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Welcome to Gun Games Extravaganza, episode the 5th. Our 5th time doing this thing, where we get to play light guns, rail shooters. I mean, I guess there are light gun games that are not rail shooters, and rail shooters that are not light gun games, but we wouldn't know anything about those here.
Yeah.
So Johnny, you're here.
I am here. Hello.
Your audio's a little low. Let's tweak that a little bit.
Yeah, I can fix that manually too.
Perfect, thank you. So Charky has decided that they don't like being blinded by flashing lights in this series. Yeah. So you are going to be my steady, my co-host on this segment for the foreseeable future. And just to reestablish, just in case this is someone's first time watching this segment or the show in general, what's your familiarity with the venerable rail shooter, light gun, genre world?
Yeah. So I would have got in on the PlayStation 1 era. I think the Time Crisis bundle with the Gun Con was like one of the first PlayStation 1 games that was brought for me, and I don't know why, because I didn't ask for it. So someone else got me hooked.
Lay the blame on someone else.
Yeah, because I didn't really have access to arcades, so it was mostly the console stuff. Though anytime I did go to arcades, they were my favorite. It's really fun, kinetic experience. That I wish there was a modern equivalent of it. And there kind of is in VR, and kind of not.
Kind of. This is my favorite genre. Just hands down, not really in contention. I mean, first-person shooters, you know, the general genre, umbrella genre, if you're getting into like that, like vague genre definitions. But the rail shooter specifically, and when you put a plastic gun in my hand and allow me to point it at the screen, I am in Flavor Town. So tonight we're going to play some not-so-good ones. You know, Bad Game Hall of Fame and whatnot. Maybe I'll sneak a couple good ones in. Who's to say? Still a little sick. Not super sick. Not as sick as I was on the last episode. Not as sick on the last stream. That was rough. But this will heal me up. This will heal me up real quick, real right.
Yeah, that gunpowder will clear the sinuses right up.
And so there is a theme within the theme tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That theme being rail shooters featuring digitized actors. So this is where real life actors are photographed, digitized into the games. These are not FMV games. That is its own thing. Where in like the likes of American laser gun games, the likes of a Gallagher's Gallery, which is always immortalized behind us with this goddamn Gallagher goofball, where, you know, all the action, everything is in frame. These are, you know, composited. These are sprite based, but you know, they can still do some pretty clever stuff. It's not that digitized games are necessarily inherently bad. It just so happens that some of them are very poorly designed, especially some of the early fledgling titles in this fledgling genre. We're going to get into a very mini, not like a proper history section, but we're going to try to do it in our chronological order. We're going to go through some of the earliest, some of the most notable, and see how the genre evolves over the course of 6 years? Maybe 5? 5. Let's say 5. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Well, very good, because so am I. Let's cut to that main stage. Oh, and by the way, flashing light warning in effect. We're going to do our best to mitigate it. We're going to do our best to prevent people from seeing them on the stream end, but Pull Buddy's nerf it.
Yeah, everyone's got the acquired taste for being flash banned constantly, like us too.
Yeah, no, we've Counter-Strike 1.6 and 1.5 really got me hooked on getting just absolutely flash banged on just the whites of my eyes being assaulted by white. They Call Me the Fizz says, so how about the horrifically cursed announcement that opening night live pre-show kicked off with? I don't watch award shows. I don't watch announcement shows. I am
Yeah,
completely in the dark.
I only know of opening Nick live with Nick Let's Go.
I don't even know what that is. It must be some British thing. Must be some European thing.
No. Don't worry. I'll show you later.
All right. Well, in that case, the first game we will feature tonight, and what is probably not the first digitized rail shooter. I didn't do my research. I'm just going off of base knowledge. And I think this is, even if this isn't the first, even if there's probably like some technical like first before this, some primitive rail shooter that had digitized sprites, the game that really got the ball a rolling would be Lethal Enforcers by way of Konami, released 1992. This one was massively influential. This is why the light guns, the Justifier light guns that you got on consoles were shaped like revolvers, because the guns that would connect to this cabinet were revolvers, and you are primarily using revolvers, so on, so forth. Very primitive. Oh, the Bubsy announcement. Yeah, I heard about Bubsy. Yes, looks fine. I'm not inherently anti-Bubsy, but we've got you covered here in Lethal Enforcers. We could play the arcade version, or we could go ahead and play the PS1 version that came out in 1997, which is way too late for them to be putting out this compilation here of Lethal Enforcers 1 and 2, but they did it anyway. So this will enable us just to have a little bit more control over things. It will allow Johnny to play with a controller as my second on this. Because that's another thing I want to do tonight, and with you as my co-host on this segment, is that wherever possible, I would love it if you could play these games with a controller and see how far you can get. See if it's even remotely possible.
Yeah.
Because I contend most of these games with a controller will not be possible, especially not Lethal Enforcers, where like enemies I think give you like a fourth or a third of a second generously before they shoot you. So good luck. Well, let's get it underway, why don't we?
Yeah, it's like your little bro friend mode, where like, oh, I'll fight you over to play some light guns. I only have one though, so you're on controller, mate.
That's how the Earth was made. By Konami. Thank you, Konami.
I always forget about that weird early PS1 version of the logo.
In case you forgot, these are arcade games initially, and this screen here does a great job of reminding you of that.
Yes, some renders though.
All right, so first of all, I'm gonna have to go over to the controls here. You're going to be slot numero uno for the purposes of this.
Right.
So let's go ahead, controller. Yeah, that'll be fine. I think this will work. I think this will work the way I want it to. If not, pray for us that we figure it out relatively quickly. Justifier for me. You can move the crosshair, so that's good. I'm going to try shooting. I'm going to destroy this cabinet, this precious arcade cabinet here.
Nice.
Incur another load.
Lethal Enforcers.
Lethal Enforcers 2, The Gunfighters, the better game. So we won't be playing that tonight, of course. That's the one that's set in the Wild West. This one is about then contemporaneous police action at all. Another wonderful quirk of this PS1 version is constant loads. So, now do me a favor. You go ahead and press start. Take us to that wonderful menu. Check out our options here. Set the game mode to arcade, if you don't mind. This will do the regular procession of levels, at least as I recall it. There's dip switch settings in the arcade version that correspond to the setting here, where in street mode you can select which levels you want to do in which order, but it doesn't give you an ending to the game. Whereas the arcade mode doesn't let you do the target practice stage, if you can call it that, but nonetheless has an ending. So we'll see if we can make it to the ending. Let me calibrate my gun, if you don't mind.
Yep.
And this will be a test of the screen flash, because obviously this will flash if I click it. Yep, I saw that come through on stream, which means that I need to adjust. Ooh. Is it not going to cooperate out the gate? Is my screen flash filter going to? Because this is a particularly long.
Yeah.
See, I'm dialing it in right now. I'm changing
This
the
era
interval.
is definitely the hardest to go back to because these systems would have been running these games at like 30 frames below.
Brutal. Last chance if I do a 0.30 interval.
That got a few of them.
It got a few, but a few is not good enough, unfortunately. I wonder if this is even because it's taking an extra long time, I'm noticing, for this to go away. I think once we get in the game, it might honestly be fine. So I'll just press start to say we're calibrated. Go ahead and exit. And start that game.
Player 2.
Good luck. May the best enforcer win.
211 in progress at 32nd Street, State Bank.
Okay,
job.
I got them.
So you are on the left, you are operating the crosshair. I'm operating with a mouse at the moment. Yeah, I think the screen flashing is just going to be partially unavoidable, sad to say, at least in this game. So govern yourselves accordingly. I'm taking that, because I think I'll make better use of it. Frankly, the 44 Magnum, which gives you slightly bigger shot radius. And sounds so satisfying to shoot. So how are you holding up? How many baddies have you taken out?
Well, I have 18 points, so I don't know what that means.
Oops. I fucked up that time. So this is
Hey, I got one.
primitive, to say the least, as
Yeah.
mentioned earlier, which, you know, fair for being the first one, but at least this game is sensibly designed. They knew the limitations they were butting heads against here with the techniques they had used to capture these sprites and design these levels. The belt scroll, the obstacles put in place, the cover,
Yeah.
so on
They
and so
really don't
forth.
give you a lot of time.
And of course, you can shoot some stuff in the environment to get some amount of... Oh, I didn't get that pistol. I didn't get that semi-automatic. I would love to if that door opens up again, if they give me the shot.
I love how some of the sprites look like they were real people and some look like painted over completely. I assume that's more the compression than anything else, though. Oh, we've got no double tap-in mechanics.
No follow-up shots. No chase shots. Like, to be clear, rail shooters absolutely existed before this. Light gun games absolutely existed before this. And before the light gun games, you had, before arcades were the domain of this type of cabinet, of this type of video game, you had amusement machines, and many of them were gun games where you would shoot targets within, like, the cabinet using, like, you know, a little BB gun, pellet gun, or what have you.
Yeah, the old analog arcade games. Oh, here we go. This is what I always think of when I think of Lethal Enforcers, is these scenes.
Oft imitated, often excelled by the imitators, but it had to start somewhere.
don't know if it did anything, but I shot out the tires just to...
Oops.
Yeah, I won't meet that time.
It says we have 29 credits. So I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. That's surprisingly generous for a console port of an arcade game, because some of them are very strict from this era.
I wonder if it's possible to shoot the tires out on these things. Probably not. Considering I already... You know, that one looks a little shaky, the back left one. Yeah, they might be flattening. Biohazard.
Yeah, this guy. There we go.
All right, you focus on the boss. I'll get all the. Now this is gonna be flashing hell for the folk at home. There's no way we catch every flash here, unfortunately.
Not every, but it's not that bad. It is rough for us.
Oh yeah, no, this is basically like a lightning storm happening here.
Yeah. I don't like that when you have to reload on controller, the cursor disappears.
Situation under control. Unit 5 out.
I think it may have scored slightly higher than you, with the benefit of mouse. What if my accuracy went down every time I shot on this screen? 44%, 43%, 42%.
Patrolman.
Aha!
Detective.
Maybe I shouldn't have shot those victims.
Unit 5, respond to disturbance in Chinatown. Shots
By the way, we will do the FMV game episode at some point. Maybe multiple of them. And then we will eventually get to the one that you really have been asking for, that being Target Terror, once I figure out the best way to approach that. I was trying to shoot that chicken. I can't tell if it worked or not. I can't tell if I actually had any impact or not.
Aha!
All right, press that start button and we're back in. Watch out, there's only 27 credits. Oh, this is gonna be one of those awful levels where the ones up here are barely visible because the fucking HUD's in the way. Isn't it? Fuck. She even said, don't shoot. I should have listened. Well, at least I didn't lose my shotgun, so ultimately it's fine. I don't give a shit. As long as they don't take my special weapon away, which happens whenever you get shot.
Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, yeah.
It's just the heads-up display is right in the way. That's not great design. You gotta have a safe zone, as it were.
Oh, yeah. Time Crisis is a separate bar that everything's in. Oh, sneaky. So yeah, I do have like a speed up button for the cursor.
We're really gonna have to control our fire. We're really...
But yeah, it's like... It's not useful for attaining targets, it's just better for I need to get the cursor across the screen quick. You almost want to just leave it on, but then you're
over.
really like making targets, yeah.
Ay, Johnny. So we're starting to discover, perhaps, you're beginning to... Okay, now that one, I'm gonna call bullshit on. He looked like a baddie. He was coming out of the spot that the baddies were coming out of. He should have known better. Well, we're starting to discover that controllers, not the best.
And yeah, this is digital only input as well, so...
No analog.
Yeah. Like, for as scuffed as the game itself was, think it was Death Crimson OX, where it was using the like springy targeting. You know, so like if you let go of the stick, it would always
Reset the
default
center.
into the middle. Yeah, was actually better because you had like
That dude
very
was holding a
snappy-
camera. That dude was pointing a camera at us.
yeah, trying to film our atrocity.
Well, little did he
I
know
know.
he would end up filming his own death. Which I guess is, you know, I guess mission accomplished. I guess that's journalism in the year 1992.
Oh yeah, 6%.
Now, don't shoot him. The guy on the bench. Leave him be. Unless he pulls out a gun, in which case. So this train's gonna start moving in a minute, isn't it? Fuck. Well, I got the M16 just to immediately... This is our no survivors run.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Now, if I hold down the trigger, does it continue to fire? No, it's like a burst fire, basically. If you hold the trigger, it'll do the full burst. If you just pull it once, it does the one shot. Oop.
Whoa! Oh, wow, they've stepped up here.
Now, classic rail shooter strategy is one of us covers one half of the screen, one of us
Yeah.
covers the other. I'll do my best to cover both, but you focus on the left-hand side of the screen.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I've been trying to do a bit.
No window left alive. So are we chasing that train? I don't remember. Yes, of course. How could I ever doubt them, even for a second? Now this is going to be dastardly for hostages popping out, for innocent people.
Yeah. Oh, you got lucky.
Okay, so
Okay,
that dude
what
was
even hit
literally
me there?
right here.
Yeah. That is. Oh.
So that's a problem,
Yeah.
where things
That
are
might be
literally
it.
off screen. Yeah.
That's the cheapest. With arcade games, there's always the consideration of, oh, is I taking damage again? Feels
And that was someone threw a knife that time.
Yeah.
Waka66
you-
asks, what are we playing this on? Sega CD? No, this is PS1. He's not taking any damage, is he?
Yeah. Oh! Wait, hang on. No, he is.
I just keep blasting then.
Yeah.
Again, for us, this is a hell of flashing. Hopefully for the folk at home, it is less egregious. How do bosses take so many shots? I guess that's what I think it'd be the boss. Because they're effectively bulletproof.
Situation under control.
I don't know if that's what they're saying, but I keep hearing enemies going, "Miss me, bitch."
But don't mind
Nice,
me.
lots of hits there.
I may have hit a few more things.
Yeah. Hey, my overall accuracy went up.
Oh, I can't. They're not going to let me have that semi-auto. They're not going to let me have that handgun.
Patrolman. Detect.
I'm never going to rank up if I keep killing innocent people.
Same. They'll never give me a detective badge.
Mr. Taco, by the way, says, it's you miss me, pig. By the way.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, look at that guy. Yeah, like it's terrible for my accuracy, but honestly for cursor speed stuff, I need to just have the fast cursor movement toggle just on all the time.
Yeah, there should be a button to toggle slower movement for if you want to like line up like a fine shot or what have you.
Yeah.
But also, you should be playing this game with a controller in the first place.
Yeah. Also worth noting that the PlayStation 1 launched with a mouse, and barely any rail shooters supported it. I think it's like 3 or 4 total.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Which is shockingly low. I have to shout out Uncle Derek, Stopsketches for Fine, for covering that.
Shouts out.
Finding hidden terrible mouse support in Time Crisis 1. Because you don't have a crosshair.
Who would need it?
I'll make you play that sometime then.
Maybe we do an episode which is just playing games the wrong way. Playing good games the worst way possible. The dumbest way possible. A true test of my own patience.
Yeah.
Grab that.
Hey, I got it. Oh, sneaky. Rocking music in this, though.
Oh, no, absolutely. It comes with the jams. Certifiable. Ah, there goes my semi-auto. Even though, like, the bonus weapons are hardly that useful, practical, they don't really make that big a difference, I still appreciate when a game puts them in. In one of these games.
Yeah, I've just been shooting the boxes, really.
But my preference is always the way that there's 2 games that have done this. Ghost Squad and Police 911, wherein you can select your weapon between the likes of, in Police 911, it's like handgun, revolver, rifle, and they each come with, like, their pros and cons, so to speak. And in Ghost Squad, you have all sorts of different assault rifles, shotguns, rifles, bolt actions and semi-auto, even some handguns, a revolver or 2. And, they have their different use cases. I generally think games should just give you the choice. Be like, hey, use a revolver, and, it does the most damage. Use a semi-automatic, it has the least reloads, but... Or, you can shoot the most before having to reload, but you're doing, like, a little less damage, so on and so forth. Like, some sort of way to balance those weapon types against each other. As it stands, just having them be optional pickups in games, temporary power-ups. I'll take that over nothing. What I don't love is the classic Operation Wolf style of rail shooter, wherein you have the one gun, and maybe you get grenades or rockets as some secondary thing, but your ammo is limited.
Ooh, yeah.
And so you're having to constantly shoot the environment, not just like for bonus points, but to make sure you are constantly filling up on ammo. Just give us infinite ammo. Just let me spray to my heart's content. We're not achieving realism here with the amount of people we're putting down per scene, per stage. Oh, this is devious. These windows are so fucking tiny. Shoot the windows out, or at least be a little easier to see them pop up from behind it. You focus on all the windows up there. Especially the left-hand side, but, if only you have to worry about left and right, that should make life a little easier for you with any luck.
Oh yeah, they're getting real mean with it now.
You see, in this era, you can definitely, like, rail shooter design, people think it's, like, mostly static. It's absolutely not. With the pivot to 3D and away from, like, this built scrolling style of thing, there's actual, like, level design, combat encounter design. Having dynamic camera moves allows for difficulty that isn't just, like, guessing where the enemy's gonna pop up. It becomes tests of reaction and target priority and stuff. So, but at this point, in this primitive era, it is literally just like, okay, where can we hide the enemy spawns that's going to fluster and flummox players? What's the tiniest place that we can have them pop out of?
Situation under control. Unit 5 out.
Hell yeah.
Untold property damage there. Wait, why'd I rank down? I don't even think I killed, like, an innocent person on this stage. Did I? I must have, I guess. Maybe
There
it's
must
just
be
the
something
deaths.
on this. That or there's something on this screen they're ranking you down on.
Fuck!
Haha. Back down to my level. Yeah, it's partly why I'm always gonna have the bias for Time Crisis, because it gives you not only reaction time on kills, but a reaction time to avoid damage as well.
Drug dealers.
All that we've done are now drug dealers.
I mean, they had it coming.
Seems like I don't know, it seems like a bit of a de-escalation compared to...
Compared to terrorists hijacking a plane? Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. Watch out, they're gonna sell pot.
Oh. In business suits. Very upclass, these dealers. They might all be like yuppie dealers.
Don't
Oh.
shoot her. Fuck! He jumped in the way of my shot. That one, I don't feel bad about. I'm gonna feel bad when it affects my score, but... Also, it's a cop, so is he really innocent? I mean, really, now?
But you have such a small... 'Cause it's one of those things where, you know, your bullet and cursor being small when you're using the actual light gun, you know, that makes sense because you have that granular accuracy. But when you're on controller,
No.
like the amount of times where I'm missing enemies because I'm like like a couple millimeters off.
Yeah, these games need to ebb on the side of generosity, especially when you're using a fucking controller. I mean, come on. This is also
Like even some good like versions of like the Wii of like light gun games on Wii have that problem of not adjusting for the added latency you have on those controllers.
this is also the part of
Sometimes
the
I'm just straight up. Oh, go ahead.
I would say this is the regular part of the episode, and we do this in every episode of the Light Gun Game Extravaganza, where I point out that playing with a mouse worse than playing with a light gun. Just to be clear to people who might think I have some advantage. Oh. See, I have to press start to hit start, but that also pauses the game.
Oh, they really putting enemies on your side right now.
They gave me an Uzi, and I barely got to do anything with it because they're relentless.
No, with how the weapon mechanic pickup works in this and some of the other stuff, I wonder if this is like the direct influence on Virtua Cop.
I mean, this absolutely influenced Virtua Cop by the fact that this was incredibly successful in the arcades.
Yeah.
And Sega wanted a piece of that pie. Like I said, this may not be the first digitized sprite rail shooter, but it was the first to get inordinately popular. This is one of the first really popular and successful arcade game rail shooter light gun things that is not like an American Laser Games FMV gimmick. So it is important. Doesn't mean it's great.
Ooh.
In fact, I would say this is primitive on the side of being too primitive for me. Like, I can go ahead and click and shoot away, and I will, and I am. But I wouldn't put a quarter in this if I saw it in an arcade at this moment in my life. As if any arcade still has this cabinet.
Yeah, that's the thing. I might just because finding one of these would be hard.
Can't go to an arcade without tripping over a fucking Area 51 Maximum Force dual cabinet. I guess everything is now, it's Big Buck Hunter now, though, I guess. I guess that's the, what the light gun genre has become, has devolved into, is just an endless cavalcade of Big Buck Hunter. They have tournaments for Big Buck Hunter. Cash prizes.
Oh, look at this cool guy.
He was like a Terminator because he took 50 million shots to kill.
Yeah, I think that was just a damage check. Just, hey, do you have these, have these hit points still? Oh, okay, the buildings in the back, you're supposed to be going up. I thought they were just sinking into the sea or something.
I'm gonna get the top.
Alright.
You just focus on the bottom. Sorry, I wasn't quick enough on that one. Oh, this is gonna blow up real good at the end of the level, isn't it? Watch out, we only have 19 credits left. Maybe you need the 30 credits if you could only play this game with a controller.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do my best to keep these bullets away from us.
Honestly, I might have the easier time with that. Nope. Until I lose the cursor.
Ay, ay, ay. Alright, fuck it, I'm just gonna focus on dealing damage. Which is easier said than done, because he is taking very precious little per shot. Yeah, this damage scaling is a little ridiculous. You know what game didn't have an issue with that? Police 911. Where the bosses die in one shot. The same as any other enemy, but the problem is they just have very limited windows of opportunity to shoot them within. Look how little damage we have done. Okay, what are we doing wrong here?
Yeah, and I'm keeping some of these.
Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. Nope. I clicked outside the window. That's my bad. Oh, my God. I think I see it. It's not the boss. It's this gas thing on the left.
Yeah. So now I see the... If the screen flash wasn't enough, also the actual helicopter flashes when you hit some spots.
Actually, you know what? I think that is no longer effective for doing damage. There's probably going to be some other weak spots on the... Yep. All right, that takes out the top. What else could constitute a weak point? Probably the rotor? Yeah, the rotor.
Yeah, it did go down a little bit, the health. Oh, I keep losing my cursor. There we go.
Oh. Sorry, yeah. Ready. What a horrible idea to map the start button to the start button. Okay. I think the rotor is done for. What next, game? Can you make it, like, slightly more obvious? I am an idiot, so, you know. I'm not picking up what they're laying down. Oh, just the rear in general.
Situation
Yeah.
under control.
Weirdly, PlayStation 1 light guns did not have a lot of buns. The Namco one had
999
buns.
shots.
Hey! Oh, finally, I made it.
I think it may have a cap. I don't think I actually fired. I think I fired a little more than 999 shots, if I'm being honest. Hey, I got an extra life there. That makes all the difference, you know?
Aw.
Boo.
Patrol.
So fleeting. Made detective for like 30 seconds.
We have the building surrounded. Come out with your hands up.
I believe this might be the last stage. With any luck at all.
Yeah, I knew someone right in there.
At least I'm glad these guys are being safe, at least, in wearing their hazmat suits and gas masks. You know, God forbid, like, a chemical spill happens at the chemical factory here. What do you think their act of sabotage is? What do you think their goals are? Their aspirations? Their demands?
Might be just pure anarchy.
Corey V. Assistant says they're trying to stop New Coke. If only they'd been successful.
That grey guy strap looks like he's looking the other way. I keep thinking it's a cop again.
Yeah, that is one of the issues you'll find with these digitized sprite games in particular, is that they often don't do enough or deliberately try to trick you into thinking that innocents are the baddies. They will pull some mean tricks in the pursuit of that, of separating fools from quarters.
Oh, I got one.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Yep. No, I could tell that was really bad.
You know, at the very least, this game is hitting all the action movie cliches as far as, like, set pieces are concerned. Which is what you want out of your rail shooter game. You want it to play the hits.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's just me, but it really feels like they prefer putting enemies on the right side of the screen most of the time. There we go.
By the way, I am
It
just
must
double
pick-
tapping everyone just to be safe. It's not
Yeah.
great for my score. But also, this is not a game I really care about my score in. If I'm being honest, if I'm keeping it 100, if I'm being honest with the audience, which I always hope I am. I don't care. I just want this done.
You know, the funny thing is I think the accuracy isn't just how many of my shots are on target. Like, it might be counting enemies that I'm not even hitting against me.
Night vision.
Oh!
In case it wasn't shitty enough. In case it wasn't difficult enough to discern where enemies are.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta have a gimmick for your last stage. I suppose this is one. Now, if they wanted to be nice, they could have had the enemies be, like, white hot against the rest of the green or, like, some other, like, way. But no, they were being mean here. Like, it's very clear what they were doing here, and it was not being nice. This isn't to benefit, to aid the player. This is...
Yeah. And some of them are hiding behind this fire stuff.
I believe they call it fire.
I mean, this specific free-frame animation might not be fire.
He has no health bar. He must be invincible. Okay, I'm gonna try shooting the guns first. Specifically the center gun. That seems to be doing the most consistent damage to us with the least amount of recourse. Alright, I'm gonna hit start again. It is the complete lack of feedback. Okay, there we go. So we know our mission now. Alright, where's it go from here? What's the escalation here?
And I think now the body's taking damage. Again, just really hard to tell because I think the enemies do flash when you hit their weak points, but how would you tell?
I think we got all the guns. Nope. Far left.
Oh, no, somehow. Yeah, I don't even know where that's coming from. And on the end,
I'm just gonna keep dumping until something changes. Let me try those things at the end because it looks like they're coming from those. I don't know how.
Yeah. What they even are.
Oh, okay. Sure enough.
Oh.
Now it has a health bar. Now you just shoot into the cockpit. But who is that man? Ah, fuck.
Situation under control. Unit 5 out.
Hey, at least I could end a detective. That's nice. Game throws me a fucking bone.
Yeah, I think it's accuracy that they're demoding us on.
Love not being able to skip this, by the way. It's so cool that you have to.
I can make a screen flash if I want.
Patrolman. Detective.
I'm fairly certain that was the last stage. I don't know what could come next.
Yep. Yeah. That... Oh, look at my little badge.
Johnson and Korbecki. Gallo and Otani. I use the character names or the actor names.
Kevin Booth, or one word.
Oh, that Lankowski. So, I imagine that was your first time playing Lethal Enforcers?
Yeah, I've definitely seen it before. But, yeah. Because I didn't have the Justifier. Because the annoying thing with light gun stuff on PlayStation 1 is that the older stuff only worked with the Justifier. Or some other third-party controllers.
So what'd you think of it?
It definitely has its charm. It has some fun, but it has some real bullshit moments. Some definite, like, hey, we need to take money off the arcade. Oh, hell yeah!
That's us! We were the enforcers all along.
That picture makes it all worth it.
Oh, let me hit the screen, by the way.
It's been a bit. I do have a CRT set up in a room. Unfortunately, it's got a lot of other stuff in the room right now, but I'm kind of curious to see if, like, these PS1 era flashing, like, if it's actually not as bad on the Vision if it's on a CRT. Because I don't remember stuff like Time Crisis 1 being that bad, but maybe they just handle it better. But, like, some of those boss fights and stuff, it was just...
Bullshit.
I was just... literally spraying and praying because I couldn't really tell where the crosshair was.
Loading. Okay, there we go.
Now then.
And then it just
Yep.
loops, which is
Loops, yep.
no, thank you. That's okay. No, that's cool. Don't worry about it. Don't call us. We'll call you. And there you go. That was, by most estimates, but for what the historical record is, gives a shit about, the first rail shooter 2-star digitized actors, unless there's something else. It was the first successful one, so that's what makes it count. And its success would spawn imitators. This one is known to be bad. I have never played it before. I'm looking forward to playing it.
Oh.
This is Under Fire by way of Taito. Came out
Great
in
poster
1993. Banger poster. This one, I believe, has mounted guns in its capacity as an arcade game, which means there shouldn't be flashing.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's a XY coordinate game. Yeah.
But I think I should still be able to control it with mouse. You should be able to control it with a joystick for whatever it's worth.
Mhm.
So we'll get this underway in just a second. But yeah, when the digitized actors broke through and then the rail shooter scene, there would no doubt be imitators. Let's see what lessons they learned, which ones they didn't. And we're just going to load this one in its arcade version. Open up ye old mame. So bear with me. Oh, Taito.
In the heart of a peaceful city. Oh, never mind. Oh, now these are some graphics. Yeah. Okay, Corey V in chat says that there might be flashing in some of the intro, so just, review if it's an issue.
They're called
cool.
hoppers.
Oh, look at that guy, the 2 rockets in the back.
These are truly brave men who fight with a dedication to justice and an abhorrence for evil. These are the special police. Now there's your flashing.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
Sick. First of all, let's get that squared away. Awesome. All right, so this system. Give me your button 1. Give me your button 2. Give me analog x-axis. Give me analog y-axis. And I think the rest should be good. I think I already did the dip switches, so I think we are cleared. Oh, by pulling the trigger once, 3 bullets can be shot at one time. Ooh, underbarrel shotgun, I like it. I hope you're taking notes on all this.
Yeah, yeah.
Change magazine. Change magazine.
I really like this GIF. Oh.
I wonder if there's going to be anything else. Probably not. All right, you see your crosshair.
Yeah,
I feel like I should.
Sprinty.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you blue, if you don't mind.
Yep.
Show me your crosshair in the top left. And tell me which one you like. Actually, you know what? I've decided you're getting the this one. Is that good enough, or do you need that?
Yeah, this one I'd go for.
All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Under fire.
And you go ahead, press start too. I'm red, you're blue. Carnival Crackdown. Press start. Wait, why can't I shoot?
No. No, it's you who needs to...
Oh.
There you go.
Whoopsies. Right, I was player one. Alright, I need to actually aim at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, or far sides. work
Oh
as
my
well.
god. You know what? Let's restart this real quick, because I've already killed every single innocent person.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy. Hell of a start. How do you reset? Oh god, I hate MAME. There should just be a...
I think it's the wrong menu you're in.
You know what? Fuck it. Just let it... Great. We got there. Okay.
And yeah, it's probably like F2 or F3.
Yes, sir. Roger. Go.
Okay. Let's do better this time.
Yeah.
I said let's do
sorry, I
better
wanted
this
to-
time.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't user error. That was...
Oh, you say mascots. No, that's fair.
Okay,
Fuck.
that one was bullshit.
Oh my god, your fucking reload indicator is so obtrusive.
Yeah.
It gets in the way of enemies. That's horrible. That is bad.
Also, your triple fire can... If there's a, you know, innocent behind someone you shot, your triple shot can hit them. And that's how I've got, like, some innocent kills so far.
Also, because everything is so washed out, it's very easy to mistake the baddies for the goodies. Just because they're doing, like, deliberately, like,
Yeah,
tricky shit with some of these enemies as well.
honestly, yeah, the readability is worse than Fossils on PS1.
Oh
with
yeah,
its,
it's,
like,
it's
low
not even close.
resolution.
This is immediately, like, way less readable.
Oh, machine gun power. Fire.
Alright, I keep forgetting this is not a manual reload game. Wow, I love that. That's why I thought of that. I do like the noise it makes when you shoot the wrong person.
I will say this game also has a lot more busy work of, like, shooting stuff in the backgrounds and whatnot, getting those badges, getting your points up. We do have that alt fire that I've barely been using. It looks like the rest of them have headed for the jet coaster boarding area. Get after them! All right, ride operator, get this ride going already. We know the set piece.
Roger.
Fuck.
Oh, machine gun power. Fire, fire, fire. Don't shoot. Yeah. Don't shoot. Yeah.
Well, I
forget
wanted
you-
to shoot, so...
Don't forget, you have that shotgun too, for whatever it's worth.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the use for that is.
If you need just, like, a wide range of effect, maybe, like, a couple enemies clustered together, or if you need to destroy
Yeah.
something in the environment, maybe it's useful against bosses in some capacity. Fuck.
Oh, jeez.
This is rude. That's the only word for it.
Yeah.
Again, like, fun set piece in actual execution, horrible to play.
Oh no, it broke down.
Well, that's gonna take some time to repair.
Don't shoot. What are you doing?
Also, not sure if the lack of music is the emulation stuff or not. Oh no, it's back.
Magazine.
Oh, shit. Too much health for a first boss.
Yeah.
Just entirely too much.
Yeah. So the perspective on this when he's close, but the rockets are still take like the same amount of time to get to you. It's very strange.
Mr. Taco says, "You're playing this all the way through. Please do not shoot the final boss. Trust me."
Roger. Great job.
Joe
that's
P. Real
first round.
says,
Alright.
all the stuffing in the mascot costume is what made him so impervious to bullets. Ooh. Did I get a single pip of health? Was that my reward for a job well done?
I think so, yeah.
What do you think of that?
What do you think of that? Oh, look at these punks.
Look how they blend in to the background so much because of the washed out graphics, because of the brownness, and this guy in his fucking brown coat. And like the worst part is like it's deliberate. This wasn't just like done out of error. This was done out of the prospect of not knowing how to make it difficult other than just being unfair. That's the only trick they had up their sleeve at this moment in time. Like I so badly want to like this. It's so goofy. It's taking the over-the-topness to levels rarely seen before or after this. I was kind of hoping I could derail that train just by shooting at it a little bit.
What do you think of that?
No.
Yeah, no dairy.
Looks like some of the rioters are held up inside a shop. Get over there right away. You know, where Lethal Enforcer went for, like, action movie set piece locations, the likes of, you know, like, the bank where the robbery happens, the airport, the mundanity of places like the carnival and the convenience store, and then having this many enemies inside, it's fun. I mean, you can also have your action movie set pieces in settings like this. There's been plenty, obviously, but it's less conventional. It's more on the side of lightheartedness. Lethal Enforcers almost takes itself seriously. By comparison, it feels like it does.
Gotta say something nice in chat. I specifically really like this stage doing, you know, letting you shoot up all the little bits on
No,
the shelves
absolutely.
and all. It's like,
That's
yeah,
like-
you're gonna go for this mundane setting. Like, yeah, that's the thing to do. Why, Crisis Zone, Time Crisis spin-off is like all set in a mall. Oh!
Oh, hell yes. Scuzzy biker gang. Is there a singular boss here? I think it is. I think it's the big guy. This guy up in front with the shotgun. Now he's off the bike.
Oh, the source of all his power.
Again, this is a game that is so much more difficult with a mouse than it would be with an actual light gun, especially because I have to aim all the way down to aim off screen.
Oh, yeah,
by
yeah.
MAME's metric, rather than just having like a right-click button or something, which would be the only potential advantage of playing with a mouse, just the ability to reload without having to deviate your aim at all. Which is an advantage, but you know what is a better advantage? The human hand, in the way that a gun naturally, that you can naturally point at what you want to shoot versus, overcorrection and, the tuning of a mouse.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way of doing it in MAME. I know some emulators will let you map a button that will, it'll make the machine think you're aiming off screen.
I think MAME has settings for that in its INI files for games, but it's wildly inconsistent.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking MAME. Only 3 innocents killed that time. I feel a little better about that.
Undergo training.
Don't shoot!
Okay, this is going to be impossible.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna...
Fuck.
Yeah, I realized too late. I don't know why. Something about that pose. It looks like they're holding something.
It's such low resolution.
Yeah.
They're all grayscale. That's it. Stick with it.
Yeah, you got it, champ.
And the obligatory scrolling car chase stage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, there we go.
Now, this is a one-up over Lethal Enforcers. This is them learning that it is so fun to blow up cars. Now, the amount of innocent drivers, too. I mean, they didn't have innocent drivers in Lethal Enforcers, did they?
Nah. Oh, that was me that time.
Fuck. Sorry, I see a cop. I just want to shoot him. Can't help myself.
Oh, that Grand Theft Auto you've been playing.
Yeah, that's it. See, this is at least a little more controlled than the roller coaster set piece.
Yeah.
But this is infinitely way more playable. Even if we are killing every innocent on the road as well. That's probably an innocent, or no. If they're staying on screen for more than a second, then they're baddies. Rules of the road. Yeah, this is built Ford tough. This fucking truck.
Yeah. Like 12 guys lying down in the flatbed.
I hesitate. I shudder to look at the innocent number here. It looks like they've escaped onto the highway. Get over there right away.
Yeah.
As seen in the title, the attract screen. Now this is first-person shooting. This is also infinitely more playable, as it turns out. You know why? Because it's a perspective that makes fucking sense. You know, that's one of the big problems with the belt scroller stuff, is that it is not fluid or dynamic or really a perspective or angle you'd be shooting at all. But
Yeah.
shooting these cars from behind as we approach the natural movement of the road, or of the car on the road, like this completely works.
Yeah, like even if it looks a little scuffed visually because the draw distance is
Yeah,
like a
because of the
meter or
scaling
two.
that they're using here. Like, honestly, if I was a developer at Taito, or whatever studio they contracted to work on this, and I had the idea to make this stage, and then I implemented it, I'd be like, fuck, let's make the entire game like this.
Oh yeah, like in Chase. Oh, I haven't reloaded.
Oh, now this is... That's that classic scaling. This is where cop cars go to die. Shoot body.
And look at that as well. We got at least a little hint about where to shoot.
Oh, they detached the trailer.
Ah.
And they're doing that multi-health bar gimmick where they're going through different shades of color.
There we go.
Wow, you killed less innocents than I did. Congratulations.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Lucky and Wild, do you ever mess with that weird PS2, Xbox Starsky and Hutch game that
Not
has
as yet.
light gun support? Yeah, I need to at some point. Actually, I have to set up to do it the stupidest way possible. I think with a steering wheel and a light gun at the same time.
That is your specialty. Fucking cop jumped in the way of my shot.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. He's probably gonna plant some more drugs just to be an asshole anyway. As far as I'm concerned, I'm doing community service.
Okay, I like this truck breaking through the wall.
Like, credit to Taito, they understand what makes a fun set piece. They're differentiating themselves from Lethal Enforcers in some novel ways. It's just a shame that this is a significantly worse game to actually play, in my opinion, except for that one driving stage that I enjoyed, that I thought was like probably the highlight of any stage of either of the games we've played tonight so far. There's still some held up inside. Go in and get them. No one leaves alive.
Nope, sorry, I had to shoot. Couldn't help it.
Something about him. He looked like such a nerd. I couldn't help it.
Why are just legs permanently on the screen? Oh, there they go. They're gone.
Sorry, I saw the pocket protector and I had to shoot him.
Yeah, it didn't protect him much. Surely someone said that in some, like, C-tier action movie.
Oh, that was a lot of badges you just got. And a lot of hostages I just shot.
Yeah, that time I didn't shoot.
Change magazine.
Yeah, my favorite guy.
I think he said something, but we were too busy shooting preemptively to hear him. What a shame. I'm sure he had some great pearls of
Yeah.
wisdom to dispense on us.
He was also very muffled.
God, MAME is so bad about, like, I'm at the edge of the screen, I click to shoot off screen. I have to double tap my fucking reloads in this.
Yeah, I've had to do that a few times too, yeah. The perspective makes no sense when they put the enemies as close.
Well, he's shooting his tiny bullets at this range. His
Yeah.
tiny, slow-moving bullets. When he's at
Yeah,
range,
or he's actually just changing size and just looks like he's close.
that's why we got to put a stop to them. These devious shapeshifters. The good thing about him being on the left-hand side is I can reload just by aiming left a little bit more.
As iconic as reload.
Yeah, but what is?
Roger.
I was gonna say thank you for putting some more coinage in. Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
no, this is a game that loves eating your quarters.
Joe P. Real says they call him shoulders because his shoulders and arms are just stuck that way forever. That reminds me of that old Derek comedy sketch, the B-boy stance, where the guy gets his arms surgically stuck in the position where he has his arms crossed in the B-boy stance. And it's just about like how like 20 years later his life is like horrible.
Undergo training.
Don't shoot!
Ready? Go.
Fuck.
Yes, yeah. See, that's the one that just for some reason looks like.
Especially when they're scaled into the distance
Yeah.
and are barely discernible.
Stop.
Oh, okay. This is where trying to do fine aiming with this springy look is rough.
By the way, if Mr. Taco's still around, tell us when we're in the final stage, because I don't know how many stages this game is.
Dangerous territory from here on, so let's be careful.
Thank you, kindly, in advance. I just burned through my full auto just for funsies. Probably could have used it more tactically, but what's the fun in that?
Oh yeah, they're really ramping up the difficulties here.
Definitely more over the top. What was the worst stage in Lethal Enforcers? Probably that boat stage, right? Looks like there's some in the lobby. Watch your back.
That or when they're in the plane and they're through those tiny windows.
Oh yeah.
I knew there was something to listen in that suitcase. You can't fool me.
Yeah, they're gonna correct the score at the end of the stage and be like, no, actually, good job. Good initiative. Whatever. It's so hard not to shoot hostages in this. They make it so difficult in so many different ways.
Yeah. It is. I'll say it's definitely a skill issue thing. I do prefer games that don't have that mechanic.
Yeah, no, it streamlines the shooting. It makes it just that much more immediate, that much more fun,
Yeah.
that much more reactive. Oh, the organization boss.
I wonder if this is the boss. Maybe we can pull a Far Cry 4 and just let them escape. Oh, yep, look at that.
Wait, real quick. Let's save state.
Nice to see ya. Now get ready to say your final goodbyes, sucker. Get him.
What do you think of that?
Okay. Got a bit of a stage first. Oh, there's even guys on the outside. They're really committed to serving this guy. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, these are just the window washers. I feel bad for this couch. Don't shoot him. Or is this...
Oh, I don't know if it's... Well, that's not the guy in the chair.
No, I'm assuming this is fine. Worst case scenario, we have the save state. Okay, Plywood Cow says after you beat this boss.
And yeah, this is definitely the way more credit munching one, even outside of.
At least I'm getting badges for days by shooting the
controls here.
shrubbery. This is fucking ridiculous. Shirudo Gato could never.
Hey, get all these ice run, buddy.
He owns a kitchen
Magazine.
emporium. He's clearing stock. Now I have full auto, which we really should just have for the entire fight, honestly. At this point, just take the limiters off.
Ah.
All right, save state 2. Don't shoot this guy.
Huh? Who shot him? Did he just blow up? What happened? I'm so confused.
His last bullet misfired, clearly.
Ah, okay. His gun backfired. Yeah, I didn't pick up on that.
You have done well. Because of you, the city has been spared. For all the good people of this city... Oh. We'll never
Yeah,
know
they
what they
really
said.
don't want you reading some of the text. Bend.
All right, all in a day's work. Now time for the drive back home. Oh, and time to hit our fucking screen. So what do you think of that one?
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's somehow like got higher ups. What? It's got higher highs than Leap Enforcers, but it's overall like way more janky looking and way more bullshit unfair in a non-fun way, for sure. But it's also going for more. You know, it's got more moxie, so I do appreciate that.
I almost wish it had a little more restraint, not in terms of like, you know, the weird locales and like perspective shifts. I think that stuff. I just wish it had less enemies. I wish it was less dense.
Oh, for sure.
The spawns
yeah.
made more sense, and I could enjoy it more. And also, it needed way more visual contrast. I mean, look at this fucking screen, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
That part basically blends into the background. Would it have killed them to have like a higher contrast color palette here? That would have solved like so many of the issues. And many other
I can't
people.
imagine the enemy count changes depending on the player account. I don't get the feeling this game would account for that. I do like some of the music in it though, especially that end screen music.
I think it was Zuntata, who I believe is a Taito legend. Johnny.
Ain't my fault. Trying my best.
All right, just to see what happens.
Change magazine. Change magazine.
Oh, he's a tough one.
Change magazine.
Let me get on this. I love the zoom in on the ass. Like, why that's the focus.
So there you go. Just for the alternate ending. And now the mayor won't give us the key to the city. He's like, well, I don't appreciate the way you shot him. You should have let nature take its course. But that's enough of that. Enough Under Fire. 2 games cleared in one night. Who'd have thunk? What are next? Why, it's only Operation Wolf 3, the 3rd installment in the Operation Wolf franchise, and the first to feature digitized, sprite-based actors, released 1994, developed by East Technology, published by Taito Corporation. This one I have played a little bit of, and I think this one's okay. I think this one definitely... If I was complaining about contrast in the previous game, I think all the enemies in this wear bright jumpers, like bright neon colored jumpers, to make them like that much easier to distinguish. So, Cinderfall fan asked, what happened to Operation Wolf 1 and 2? Well, they're not digitized sprite-based games. They're more traditionally drawn raster character type things. And we have a gimmick in this episode that we're pursuing. So we'll get to Operation Wolf 1 and 2 one of these days. Maybe we'll play the worst possible versions of Operation Wolf, like the fucking like Amstrad CPC version of Operation Wolf, just to show in the least flattering light possible. Corey V Assistant points out that this flashes the fucking all to hell. We'll try to mitigate it again this time. So let's hope and pray. All right, and bear with me while I get this up and running.
Oh, good start.
Well, there's no way to mitigate that with the screen flash filter. A few years after huge force of terrorists, Skull, occupied some island, they are armed with
I know.
nuclear weapon.
Skullface.
Steal into the factory. Yeah, it's just gonna get right into the attract mode here. For a taste of what's in store.
Hey.
Oh, I think I'm gonna need to adjust the volume on this one too. I can already tell this one is significantly louder than previous games tonight. Yeah, this one's gonna be fucking relentless, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, when I was looking at some of them, this was the one I was like, oh yeah, but just look at it.
Alright. Wunderbar. Is he gonna show us how many stages are in the game? Oh, and I gotta change the game to Up Wolf 3 on Twitch real quick, so bear with me just one more second, then we'll get this underway.
Danger. Oh, Queen Bee.
God, I wish that were me.
This is a funny one because yeah, I don't think it's light gun based, but they just want to flash you anyway.
Oh, this isn't like gun based. This is just like natural flashing. That's right. You are correct. So that means I can turn off the screen flash filter because it won't be per shot, and it causes like weird compression. Huh.
I wonder if that's because I tried to put a coin in.
Yeah, leave the coinage to me, I reckon. You press start.
Oh. Well, I didn't see what that screen said. Oh. Something weird's happened. Okay, I'll... Can I adjust to this? Yeah.
If not, I might have an idea. We can go into the service menu. We can... That's what the grenade looks like, by the way. At least they have the big, bright help above them.
Yeah.
This game is doing wonders in terms of, like, making, like, contrast. Making it clear who is good, who is bad, who needs killing.
Also, we have auto reload. You just, as soon as you let go of the trigger for like more than a
Oh yeah,
half a
that's right too.
second.
Oh my god, that's such a nice quality of life feature for the way we're playing this. So you can tell, like, the density of enemies is already pretty high here, but they take their time showing up. They take their time shooting. You have so many more advantages working in your favor here.
Okay, yeah, and the alt fire is just your cursor becomes like explosive.
Yeah, your bomb
fire
button.
for like a couple of seconds. Yeah, you still have to aim a little bit, but yeah, it's almost like a full auto shotgun, just spraying for a few seconds. Yeah, close that door. Oh no, I got the skull icon. Oh, love that sample.
Did I not lose my power up when I got shot? This game is downright magnanimous, I tell you what. Here comes super weapon.
Yeah, I think we got it. Super weapon.
Definitely the best helicopter fight we've had tonight so far. Every game has had them.
Yep. And I'm sure they're not going away.
Alright, have we disabled the guns? I'm switching focus to cockpit now.
We've damaged them. It looks like these missiles are still coming, unless they're coming down smaller ones, maybe.
I'll try shooting the bottom machine gun. Using some of my bombs. I don't think the bombs are super effective against the bosses. Just not doing much to reveal like what the potential weak points are, so.
Yeah.
We got this fucker on the run.
Woo! There we go.
Oh, fuck yes.
Oh,
Shoots!
look at all those shoots. Shoots and ladders. This is where it's from.
Good morning. Alright, I'll be on the right side, you get on the left side. Now this is fun.
Oh.
Gotta give you some opportunity to get points.
Yeah, they're a little more generous with the shot size.
So immediately, best game of the night so far, right? Like this, the improvements made in readability, the reload mechanic, the auto reload, the more sensible pacing.
It's funny though, because in ways it looks like more lo-fi tech than the previous two, despite being a bit later. Oh, that cut was a bit jank. Oh, there we go.
Oh my god!
There we go.
Now I'm still gonna say that. Fuck, what was the previous one we played?
Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Look at that mini tank, that's adorable. Under Fire.
Under Fire. Yeah, it had such a generic name.
It did have the better driving stage though, with the behind the back, or you know, from the front seat driving forward stage. I still think that's the best implementation of the drive and shoot stage we've seen, and we'll probably see tonight. This isn't bad.
Oh, there.
Here comes
I was
Super
gonna say,
Weapon!
yeah, because the music didn't seem as good, but that was a good track. Bye, super weapon. Oh, no, he's back.
I'm using my bombs just to try and mark all the things we want to destroy when. Lost him. I will say to the other games' credits, I don't think either of them had slowdown in the way that this does.
Yeah, yeah. Even Crosshair was there. Yeah, even Lethal Forces on PS1 was fine in that regard.
Well, it had the power of the PS1 backing it up, so. All it had was bespoke arcade hardware driving it. Is he surrendering or is he dead? Oh, well.
Yeah!
Fuck. Yes. Alright, instant classic. Hunt a Wasteland. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, I don't know who that guy is. He looked cool when we
Guitar Wolf.
got him, like, straight away. Yeah.
You still gotta watch Wild Zero
Yeah,
at some
yeah.
point. You know, the giant help markers above the hostages. Oh, I say it just as I accidentally kill one for the first time in a long time, but they are such a nice quality of life. I wish every fucking game had them. I get that it's not in the spirit of the things sometimes, that they're doing it to deliberately trip you up, and, you know, if you're testing your ability to make split-second calls, a big part of that is, you know, checking your fire, watching your crossfire, identifying targets as friendly or foe and whatnot. But fuck it, I'm not here to, like, play police officer. I'm here to shoot a million dudes in 20 minutes time.
Yeah. Plus, a lot of games that do that have the problem where most enemies, you don't have that amount of time to decide if you need to shoot them before you take damage. So you're screwed either way a lot of the time.
Yeah, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Fuck. That top left corner is always going to be tricky. Anything towards the top of the screen is always like... You get that, whatever that gun is.
Oh, the sun in this stage is weird.
I do like the way they jump out of cover, a lot of these guys. A lot of them travel some amount of distance to get into their shooting stance, which gives you the time, the extra time to make that discernment.
Yeah.
Mr. Taco says, does your version of MAME have cheats? I think it should. Is there one that we need to enable? Is there like some fix in the form of the cheats? I remember when Time Crisis on MAME, you had to enable a cheat to make any progress because the helicopter fights were impossible without activating a cheat. Then at some point they just properly fixed it.
Oh! See, they tried to do shadow there as the...
I like it
was flying
popping
over
up
the
in
debris.
front of the cover. Yeah. Okay, I see what Mr. Taco's getting at. I'm sure we can make that work. We'll figure something out. And get the bad ending as well as the good ending in this. Like, I'm trying to take out the guns. I don't know if we're having any impact on...
Yeah, I think it's... The weak point is only when that bomb thing is out, so... Most of the time you're going for the guns anyway.
Well, you knocked out one of the guns as well on the right-hand side, which is perfect, because it at least demonstrates that it can be gotten.
Oh, yeah, there's another one.
There we go. Okay, this is a little much. Oh, do I need to put more coins in? There you go.
Okay, so I think what it is that my coin in puts like 20 in or something ridiculous. I could be wrong, but yeah, I think it's not technically player 2 coin in, it's just more coins in.
The super weapon escaped from you.
Oh, wow.
Did we not kill it in time, or is that a scripted event? Is the question.
Yeah, good question. Yeah. I hope it's scripted, because that would have been really hard to...
It would have required
faster than
ignoring the guns and focusing entirely on the... I'm gonna guess that was scripted. Because it was like, conveniently at like the halfway mark for its health meter. But I'm sure someone in chat will either correct or confirm.
I'll get something. Don't you worry. Woo. I'm playing Rambo style. Hey, look at that. I got some.
The Tower of Them. Finally, some non-binary representation in this game. See what I mean about the neon colors?
Yeah, yeah.
I remember everyone in the game being that,
beautiful,
but it's not quite that generous. But also, the contrast is good enough, and they have long enough like wind-up animations that I'm not having a problem with.
Oh yeah, it's like we're in a BM up now in a little elevator section.
This is fun, though. Like, cards on the table. This is probably the best of its era light gun shooter I think I've played. That is like this style of like rail shooter. Corey V Assistant says you can in fact heal the plane.
Ah, okay.
The jet, I suppose.
Yeah, interesting because we've still got the bonus.
I'm just gonna assume we're fine. That doesn't change too much. It might change the ending. It might affect the ending. But you don't come here for perfect plays. You come here just to hear two goofballs having fun. Two or more, depending on the night.
I always love when they place enemies in the, like, what was your plan? Situations. Yeah, we'll precariously dangle from the bottom of the elevator. That's surely the best
They'll
place.
never see us coming, and nothing can go wrong. We're practically impervious to bullets in this position. Interesting build-up. Whew. Yeah, we are firmly in the realm of, like, fucking make-believe science fiction bullshit now, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of the satellite end boss from Time Crisis 2, but like next level.
Oop, my bad. Wrong button. Oh, what is this attack pattern?
Yeah. It's like they want you to just.
Oh, thank God he's standing still for a second.
What's that?
The super orbit's not getting away, that's for goddamn sure.
There we go. You know, that's one where the bomb shot actually does help.
Huh?
Oh no. Making a wee noise.
You know, I'm not entirely sure what exactly this game is going for, but whatever it is, I appreciate it, and I love it. Finally, an attack that might actually hit us.
I love the explosions. So good.
%10 accuracy.
3%.
I'll take it.
Back to my lethal
Final
enforcer days.
scene. I'm glad they announced it. The nuclear missile is fire. Down with it before time limit.
Yo, that shit's fire. Turn it up.
Alright, so this is where we can get the bad ending. We have to let time run out. But if we hit our continues, it resets the timer. So we
Just idle,
should
right?
just destroy these things that would attack us, that would hurt us.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Then we'll go for the real ending after this. The good ending. I wonder if because we're in two-player mode, as long as not the both of us die, maybe we keep the timer intact. We'll probably get to a point where one of us
We'll
has to
see.
continue, so... Unless we're just that damn good. You know, we had to expect they would launch the nuclear weapon, though, right? I mean, we went up the tower of them, we destroyed their supercomputer. We really left them no choice.
I like how low this nuke is flying, though. Like, it's not going into space or anything. It's like, no, just a couple feet off the ground.
And I assume we're chasing it on foot.
Yeah.
All right. Ranker's name entry. Not for that one. No. Let's see the good ending. Let's get the maximum amount of points. All right, very good. Very good bad ending. The entire world blows up. It's the Satan 666 missile that can blow up the entire fucking planet, I guess.
Yeah. We became Skull. Not opposed to our good plan here to shoot the nuclear missile. Surely that's gonna work.
Well, you know, if you shoot a nuclear missile, it won't detonate nuclearly. That is actual fact, that you can, like, blow up, like, the casing around nuclear missile. It's because of the fission. Like, as long as you prevent that process from happening, you are allowed to safely detonate a nuclear missile.
Oh, interesting.
I learned that from, that fucking movie, that John Woo movie, with, Travolta and, what's-his-face in?
Oh, Face Off. Yeah,
No,
Face Off.
not Face Off. That's Travolta and Nicolas Cage. Broken Arrow.
Oh, there's another Travolta. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know he was in multiple.
Was that John Woo? Maybe that wasn't John Woo. It's John Woo. It's gotta be John Woo. It's gotta be Woo. Alright, I'm gonna focus on the missile.
Yeah. Well,
Christian
presumably-
Slater. That's who the other lead in that is. Alright, gives us
Yeah,
another 30
so
seconds on the
game-
timer, so that's perfect. Yep.
Not that we needed it. God, this art looks completely different from the rest of the assets.
Fucking sick. I adore that. Terror lists!
Oh yeah.
OP and ED. Oh man. If that's what you want to call it, sure. Damn. Taito really turned that shit around, huh? Between these two games.
It also is looking like maybe like 3 to 4. Okay, now maybe a few more. Maybe like 10 people made this game.
Hey, too many cooks in the kitchen spoil the broth. What a strange soundtrack to this game, too. Not a bad soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's just off-key, offbeat in a way that I...
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was all over the place as well.
Oh, gotta hit that screen, too. Alright, get it right this time. If it lets you. Very
Oh
good.
yeah. There we go. Slightly better because you weren't aiming a cursor there.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that was a journey, that one.
Operation Wolf 3. Pretty good. It's gonna be tough to top tonight.
Good work. Dino Gem awarded.
Thank you. Okay. What are next? Let me see what are next. Because we're 2 hours in. I'll play a little bit of this one. I'm not going to commit to finishing this one. Maybe this will be for some other nights where I will finish this one, but I'd be remiss to not talk about digitized arcade-style shooters without mentioning... Well, first of all, Revolution X, which I'm just deliberately skipping tonight because I don't want to fucking play Revolution X tonight. Had a tough enough day at work.
Yeah.
I don't need to suffer with Revolution X. But I also wanted to mention fucking Corpse Killer on the Sega CD by way of Digital Pictures. Yeah, you know, fuck it. Let's play a little bit of it, at the very least. This shit is a pain in the ass to run Sega CD emulation with light gun support at all. Let's see if I can even get it running in the way that I would hope to, would expect to. I might just need to play this with a controller for all I fucking know. I know there's a 25th anniversary edition of this too now, which is probably the way to play this. If there is such a thing as a way to play Corpse Killer. But the Sega CD version seems like the funniest way. The worst way. The thumbnail-sized way. In case folk don't know, Digital Pictures, same folk responsible for the likes of Night Trap. All the key Sega CD games. Video resolution is so crisp you can almost tell what's happening.
Welcome to hell, sucker. Get your booty down here, you poor damn fool.
Nice, Wolfgang.
Winston gonna cut you down, man. But we gotta jump quick now. Zombie come.
Wonderful. Okay. Now let's figure out if there is a way to control this reasonably. No, there is not, because I forgot that Pico Drive sucks. Well, I guess I'm playing with a controller then, so I guess it's my turn to suffer for a minute.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, it's not letting me use the controller either. Okay, let's see what. Inputs, retro pad binds, DualSense, yes please. Controls. Curious. Let's take the second port, third port, fourth port out of the equation entirely and see if... Huh? Oh, I see. Okay, alright. No, still nothing. Oh.
It's me.
It's you?
I have it. Yeah.
Fucking how? Magic Mouse says, why do you use Pico Drive instead of Plus GX? Because Sega CD and 32X emulation, I don't believe works in Genesis Plus GX. You see, you could...
Well.
I know 32X CD certainly doesn't work in Genesis Plus. Turn sound effects back on, please. You're gonna be the one piloting this.
I am trying. Something is up, as you can see. It's like I'm it's like player 1 and 2 are both interacting with the menus at the same time.
I'm not touching shit.
Oh no, as in like if I'm pressing left on the D-pad, it's like two people are doing it at the same time. If that makes sense.
Port 2
like
controls.
It's doubling my inputs.
You still have control? Okay. That doesn't make any sense. You're not bound.
Oh.
You dying, Lieutenant. Zombie bite got the poison in you.
Well, good luck.
Yeah.
So the big gimmick in this game is you have 4 different types of ammo.
Like your piece, man.
One that's unlimited. So you'll end up using that.
I and I not so dumb, bruh. Bet you bad, man, out with that shooting iron, ah. I tell you what. You help me get treasure here. And be your taxi. Keep you living, man. We want to get big, a hammer cheap like what Arnold got in Hollywood, huh? Balana zombie poopa. Kenwa, welcome wagon. Light 'em up.
Alright, you heard the man.
I don't have
Control over it.
full control. I have shoot control.
I can control.
Hell yeah!
All right, I aim, you shoot, I guess. Wow, this is so beyond fucking the pale of being busted as shit. This is a single-player game, by the way, so this is not like we're not accidentally playing in 2-player mode or something. Lucky and Wild, eat your heart out.
These visuals.
Now, the Sega 32X CD version has slightly higher resolution visuals, but where's the fun in that?
Yep.
Shoot it. Just want to see if anything would happen.
Good shooting, brah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, sure.
Lots of buzzard meat.
Also, that was a completely different location to where this previous cutscene ended.
You missed one.
I'm not dead.
Pity.
Hi, Julie Barnes, journalist. She read my stuff.
Why was
Syndicated.
his first assumption that was a zombie?
Have a book, late night talk shows, TV, the works.
The only thing you gonna break, lady, is your neck.
Winston, I'm trying to talk to the lieutenant here. Has he been telling you about that crazy pirate story? It's pathetic. How about the voodoo witch doctor routine? Perhaps maybe you and I are a little bit later.
I'm not driving you, Miss Daisy, no place. In my bodyguard. This woman is evil business, bruh. She got you snookered already.
So, Lieutenant, why did the Pentagon order its top search and destroy squad into this squalid little hellhole?
Him not just stooly guy. Him just pull the trigger.
Did some get skipped there, by the way?
That's
Or were
the
they trying to do like
power
a
of the
joke
Sega
edit?
CD.
And I bet you know how to do a lot of things. What do you know about this guy, Lieutenant? Necrobiologist Dr. Elgin Hellman, the backroom Darwin...
It's so cute that this game thinks it has a plot.
I figure they set him up on a hush-hush project on Haywire, and you're the...
Adorable.
I'm right, aren't I?
This be blowgun to take out sentries. They tough man. Mercenary fighter. If you get into camp, go everywhere. Wax everybody. How hard can it be? They already dead.
Good point. Yeah, it should be a cakewalk. Shit. Yeah, we're still
What
using
is our gun exactly?
Oh, now we're
Like,
using
the
the
sound
blow
is
dart, I
making.
think. I think we switched to the blow dart that he was showing off for taking out the sentries. But, I mean, we also have multiple different ammo types that we could... Oh!
It's not such a bad
Huh?
thing to retreat, bruh.
I pressed the button that retreated, apparently.
Where to, bruh?
Alright, so here's the thing.
Oh,
that
wow.
You can change... Now you have control again over...
Well, I have a little bit of control. I could do that.
You know what? Fuck this. We'll come back to this some other time with like a functional solution for it, because this is a little bit beyond the fucking pale, as far as what I'm willing to show
even
off here.
besides the controls issues, that was rough.
Yeah, just difficult to visually parse.
Yeah.
Difficult to play. Not good. I think it's time. I think we get to the arguably the main event. The one that we referenced in our playthrough of Area 51, the 2005 game. I'm not finding it on Twitch. I guess I'll go with Area 51 Site 4. I guess that's the tag that people use for... Well, I guess that gives it away, doesn't it? It's Area 51.
Hey, it's back.
Released 1996 by way of Atari Games. Developed by
truth is
Mesa Logic.
In there. It's not out there. It's in there. You get it?
Food for thought. We could play this in MAME, or we could play the PS1 version with this awesome cover.
That cover.
Yeah, I think we'll do... I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? You're going to be sort of stuck controlling it the same way either way. Actually, you know what? The PS1 gives me rewind, so if I want to show off some of the shitty secret levels, some of the secret bonus rooms in this, we can use that. So, yeah, well, let's do the PS1 version of Area 51.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be fine otherwise. And...
Ooh. PAL version?
No, this is USA coded. It's Revision 1 USA.
Weird, because that piracy screen is
Yeah.
like PAL as hell.
Dialing in that volume. Okay. All right, so I should have light gun control again, theoretically, and you should be back in the controller seats. Let's go ahead, say
Probably Justifier on this one.
probably, and you can go ahead and use a PlayStation controller.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
betting this also predates the Gun Con.
All right, here we go. Huh. Interesting that I can control... Okay, I'm absolutely going to need to find some sort of calibration screen. I'll also go ahead and give us the maximum. 7. Oh, and I need to turn the screen flashing off again, don't I? Whoa, let's go ahead and do that.
What a weird number.
Gore on. Players select. Look at that real gun. Look at this. This is a real ass gun.
Yeah, that's not the Justifier or the Gun Con.
You can see that I'm shooting.
Yeah.
All right, I'm calibrated.
There you go.
Cool. You want to see what your controls are?
Yeah.
Guess what? It's a whole lot of grenade and one fire button. Also reload.
And reload. All right.
All right, now go ahead and down. I'm gonna leave the menuing to you. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Reload.
You could... Oh. Stop. There we go.
Yeah, that must be it. So, I'm on the record as disliking Area 51. Not thinking that this game is any good at all. But maybe you'll get more out of it. Who's to say? And then arcade, I reckon. You go ahead and press start. Oh, well, you somehow skip past the opening. I guess don't press start yet.
Alright.
Come on! Stay low!
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, shit. Alright, right click to reload, good. Alright, if you want to know the secret to finding secret levels in this game, it usually has to do with shooting windows. Oh my god, is it not gonna let me? Jesus fucking Christ. Take 2 on that. I want to get this first. I want to show off the bonus stages here. As many as I remember. You'll know it when you see it. What the fuck? We didn't turn off secret rooms on the menu somehow, did we?
I didn't see anything.
Is it really gonna not cooperate with me? Or did they take this out of the PS1 version? Or is it just this fucking particular about the aim? Yeah, I think it's straight up just... Okay. You know what?
Reload.
Executive call. I'm going to play the arcade version of this, because even if I can't rewind, I still feel a little...
Yeah.
It's probably going to be
Also,
a little easier. And you'll be free of this.
That controller support, by the way, was really bad.
It didn't seem good.
Yeah, like no cursor speed adjust and like really slow by default. Like at least they gave you a reload button.
Alright, back to the arcade. Let me fix this wonky ass resolution while we're here. Whoa. Oh. Let me check my dip switches, service mode, keep that off. Okay. And I'll just suffer alone on this one, like I said. We'll let these scrolls here play.
Oh, star. Star.
Never to be seen or heard from again. Alright. Beginning.
Come on! Stay low!
Also gonna go ahead and save state here just to be extra safe.
Yeah.
Oh my god, shooting to the left of the fucking... What is with my crosshair in all these games? Fuck it, I guess we're going to the service menu then. So I can recalibrate this shit.
Yeah.
I love it. I love having to go through busy work. Select test, use gun to... Okay, controls test. Oh. Probably gun test, actually. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor, press start on your controller. Okay. Cool. I wish I could, like, see. I wish I could, like, test after doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, press right start. Jesus wept. Fuck you, MAME. Okay, here we go. That's my problem. Somehow it had unbound a player 2. Oh, you see what it is? Because it's one of those awesome games that only calibrates by shooting 1 point of calibration. It doesn't know like what the edges of the screen actually are. Whatever, I will make this work somehow, some way. And then I can just turn off service mode, can't I? That sound effect is so fucking loud for the insert coin. Okay. Let's try this again.
Come on! Stay low!
They found this guy at a Six Flags. True story.
Oh yeah. No, I'll say for the PS1 version at least, like it, the visuals were not far from this.
Reload. Reload.
Oh my god, come on! Well, I guess we're not seeing that secret stage. I give up.
Reload. Reload.
They have a lady in a pinup pose, and you shoot tiles to reveal her fully clothed form. That's the secret we're missing out on there. What a shame. Which means we're just left with this shitty game.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things against this game. The enemy density is fine here. The complete lack of sound effects for them shooting is low rent as fuck. And I just don't think it's a particularly well-designed game. I think I know where the second possible bonus stage is. I'm gonna save state here. Wow, already dead because you get like no such little like feedback for being hit, for landing hits.
I didn't realize you had gotten hit yet, really.
Okay, that's where it is. Did you see those two? Oh. Huh.
Yeah. It did say save state's not supported by the system officially.
I hate video games. Oh, this is straight up crashing MAME. MAME straight up dying on me. Okay, back to the PS1 version. I'll do it solo. And hopefully we reach some sort of resolution on this. Hopefully we make some sort of headway on this, because I do want to show off this game so I can complain about it, so I can gripe about it to my heart's content.
Yeah, definitely looking at it, I get the feeling this was mostly sold on its visuals.
Well, certainly not on the back of its gameplay, which is bad. Good enough. Okay, arcade options. I better have to set these every single time. Cool. 5 and 7. Oh. 5 and 7. Ooh. Controlling these menus by aiming the light gun up and down is inspired bad design.
Yeah, because the whole thing is that light guns need that very bright light to track. So trying to track without the flashing is, the choice.
Come on! Stay low!
Better believe I'm still gonna try to get that goddamn secret here. Now got quit in May. Fucking whatever. Anyway, yeah, this is, as far as I'm concerned, bottom of the barrel when it comes to light gun shooters. This is one that you would have to pay me to play in the arcade. I just think this, despite, you know, its full 3D camera moves and swings and stuff, most of the time when you're shooting, the camera is static, as you'll notice. There's a few exceptions to that later in the game. But it's pretty telling.
Yeah, there's a minor camera movement bit coming up.
Check your targets, people. We copy.
Yeah. Like, this bit, and then that's kind of it.
There are some, like, vehicle chase sections later. Okay. I'm gonna slow motion around this corner. There we go.
Damn. No, look at it. How could you? In the bathroom and everything.
So this is what most of the bonus screens look like. This goofy little, like, Easter egg set piece type things, as was Atari style at the time. You might find some mild amusement in them, if you are easily amused. You know, as far as, like, first stages go, that's almost inoffensive. This PS1 loading, a little more offensive. And, you know, so for all the secrets being based on shooting out windows, for so many of them being based on shooting out windows, the fact you can't tell when windows are shot out or not, bit of a fucking problem.
Yeah. Like Easter eggs, I'm not sure how you would find out unless you knew ahead of time.
Yeah, have a guy who tosses grenades at you, but also have him take 1,000,000 hits to kill. Brilliant game design by assholes.
Reload. Reload. Reload.
It's the complete lack of consideration for the player. Also, the shotgun has less ammo in it, less magazine capacity than your standard shot, so you have to reload that much more often.
Reload.
Here we go. Got another one.
Reload.
He's eating her, and then they're going to eat me. Oh my god.
Got the power-ups though, so...
That's all that matters. And now prepare to lose them immediately when...
Was the alien driving the forklift there? Let's not get those human.
Reload.
Like, to me, this isn't
It was
even...
minor.
Oh, you go ahead.
It was a minor thing, but because it's full motion video, when the camera started to pan there when you were in the forklift, any of the barrels you blew up turned solid again.
Yep.
It was very
A
strange.
lot of visual artifacting like that in this game. This is just so unexciting to me. In a way that the games, earlier games tonight, say what you will about them, not unexciting. And these enemies are just so ill-conceived. You don't make your guy who tosses grenades take 25 hits to kill. That's like gun game design 101.
Yeah.
The thing about it is that they should be taking cover
usually-
immediately.
Yes. Yep. 100%. Yeah. No, not great alien design either. Like, you could have said this was a zombie game. And I can,
They
yeah,
have
sure, there's
aliens
zombies.
later, the Kroll or whatever they're called, the Kron. This is just the opening. This is just the first act. The enemy density still isn't a major problem yet. It gets to be, but I guess that is just part of the territory, isn't it?
Like, yeah, like the minor good things I'm seeing here are all just like, oh, for the time, like doing those tracking shots, like having the friendly there, perspective makes sense for how the camera was moving. But again, you're not playing any of that. That doesn't help with the actual shooting.
I think there's a secret here. I don't remember how to. I would love to get it though, because I think it's a repeat of the one that we missed in the first.
Oh, you know, I'll give it something though. The credits aren't shared. That's always annoying in these games. It's like, oh yeah, you can have a second player help you, but they're going to use just your credits up.
Did you see that dynamic camera move? Whoa. It's like we're really there. I guess this is the one thing this game like is at least attempting that the other games weren't really, that you have a sense of like being inside the camera, that the camera reflects like you moving around in the environment.
Yeah.
That the previous games did not really try to do. And yet. I'm a sergeant major now, by the way. I'm quickly rising through the ranks.
Yeah, fast tracking you up the ladder.
Hey, hurry up! We gotta go!
Now we're starting to get some enemies who are spawning like in the background, who are very hard to like make out. We're starting to get into the bullshit now, a little bit more. Also, this game, because of its lower frame rate, because of like this 15 frame per second FMV, and everything being tracked to that, means that the tracking, your ability to track shots is not up to par with other games of its era. In the arcades especially, I feel like shots that should land. I mean, that could also be like uncalibrated guns, which is also a big issue that, you know, for as ubiquitous as this cabinet is, people do not maintain this cabinet at all. Most light gun cabinets, not particularly well maintained in this day and age.
Unfortunately.
These bastards of the Dave & Buster's. Oh, by the way, we have grenades. You shoot the bottom of the screen to use them. They do not blow up stuff in the environment.
Oh, okay. That's a strange way to map that.
Well, they didn't want to bind a second button onto the light gun. They wanted to build it as cheap as possible.
Well, again, even the Namco one only had 2 buttons on it. It was until the PS2 one where they actually were like, hey, we should put some other buttons on this, maybe.
The complete lack of like sound effects outside of your shooting, like crashing through that stop sign had no audio cue.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's a few, but it's really select and odd.
By the way, are we ready for a new type of enemy?
Oh, hell yeah.
Finally. Isn't that impressive? This is claymation, by the way. I think I erroneously corrected Sharky in the 2005 Area 51 LP by saying, like, no, these are guys in suits. It's like, no, they're clearly not. Neither are the zombie men, for that matter. Those are also claymation, as it turns out.
If only it was men in clay suits.
Ooh, that'd be something. So, okay, you have enemies pop up behind the grenade indicator. But this is not a safe part of the screen, so you can just do that by pure accident. I did it deliberately to prove a point, but... And, like, I can't tell when I'm losing health. There is a sound effect for it, ostensibly, buried somewhere in here. It's one of the few things they bother to make a sound effect for, and yet I still miss it every time.
Yeah, they're doing that volume war design of arcade machine. Just, it's not about usability, it's about what makes the most noise to attract people. Design.
Also, for being Area 51, this just looks like generic Office. They don't really do much like to leverage the Area 51 theming. This is not an exciting game in terms of locations, like at all.
Yeah.
It's a warehouse and an office complex, and then like 2 sections outside. Wait, hold on. If I kill this guy, do I get anything? No, I don't think you can kill him. I think he's... There might be a secret in that room somewhere. I don't care anymore. If you want to see the secret rooms in this game, you want to see all of them. There's like 5 of them that they recycle repeatedly. Whoops. The other thing is that this game is on a timer, right? Like whether you're actually shooting enemies or not, in an arcade setting, theoretically, it doesn't matter. You can just, if you just put infinite quarters in, eventually the game will scroll past these enemies who are attacking you.
Oh, right, yeah.
No, no. No, no.
Someone, yeah, Prince in chat pointing out Area 51 has so many fire extinguishers. Yes! Bad stuff must be happening here a lot. Oh, well, there you go, look. Luckily, we're immune to fire, apparently.
It's the alien DNA in us. We are David Duchovny.
Oh, I remember this area from the PS2 game with the elevators. Hell yeah.
Shredding. I think this is the part where we see some sciencey stuff for like a second. Here it is. If you're waiting for Area 51 to look like Area 51, this is as close as it ever gets.
You know, it's funny now. I am kind of seeing the vague parts of certain rooms or areas that I think the PS2 reboot was trying to vaguely
Evoke slightly.
Evoke. Yeah. Like, granted, some of that might also just be there's only so many ways you can render like a industrial computer lab factory area.
I'm trying to get a few more windows because I think there is another secret for, again, breaking all the windows in this area.
Yeah.
Which, again, is so hard to keep track of when you can't really tell what windows are broken and which ones aren't because the rendering style is so wicked.
Yeah, we're getting some of that enemy density now.
And, again, enemies in the distance as well, which just makes it that much more annoying. It's just like every corner of the screen, but also like way off in the corners, where there may be like 8 pixels total that you need to discern on the fly.
No, no.
The grenades, okay, the grenades do shoot the barrels out of the sky mercifully, so it's a good thing I saved some. Hey, I got another secret again. Same one as before.
No.
That way, shooting them, negative. You don't want to try to save the lady. You gotta let it feast.
Ah. They call me the Fizz in chat. Says there's one secret room that's basically mocks you for finding it. Involves shooting every destructible item on a freight elevator, and it's called Get a Life.
And they give you life restoration is why it's called Get a Life. By the way, we know why we're hanging here? Because they expected us to take more time to kill those 2 barrel enemies, and the game has no way to tell whether you've killed them or not. Because again, the game is not just on rails, it is also on a clock. And it's just like shit like that that's just like, wow, this is so fucking low rent. The shitty gore that isn't satisfying at all.
Yeah, it's very VHS based console stuff.
The Action Max would do a better job than this. Adventures of Pops Ghostly or whatever eats our Area 51's lunch. Well, luckily we're near the end of the game. I'm sure there's a secret room somewhere there too.
This is a present from me to you.
Oh, thank you very much, Chris Walken in chat for the bits. Stay low.
Famous line. Hey, you know why we're hanging on the screen, Johnny? Say it with me. Because the game doesn't know that we killed the enemies.
was on I think it was on a Games from the Hat where me and Sharky looked at the PS1 Judge Dredd game, which is like very similar to this in terms of how it's made, because it's, you know, it's like a pre-rendered video you're playing over. I wonder if that has similar issues. That's weirdly the one I'm more familiar with because I think I had a demo disc for it.
By the way, there's like another one of the secret rooms is like you shoot eggs to prevent them from hatching. A la like Aliens. But I couldn't find that room. I don't remember where that room is. Yeah. So you can get a different ending here depending on how much damage you do to this, I think, in the time allotted. I should probably just focus on shooting this thing if I want to.
Yeah, see, it's weird because there they cut early because you defeated it,
and that's the good ending. The averted global disaster. Yep. That's it. They sold this on PS1.
Oof, yeah. Without any extra...
Nope.
Oh. Campaign or like Time Crisis 1 had.
Here it is, the declassified information. What a bad ending. What a bad ending to just show those like cards and just be like, this is cool to you, right? You care about this lore? You want to know about the aliens now you've killed all of them, right? Hey, I'm the top of the star team. You know what that deserves? Contemptuous in its design. My sentiment on it.
Yeah, definitely more flashy than anything else.
Look at the enemy density here, by the way. This is what it would be like in the arcade.
Yeah.
I'm realizing now that I only have this game on medium difficulty. And that if it was on expert, it would probably be that dense all the time. Now, there is one more thing we can show off here. There is actually a secret hidden second game in this game.
Oh.
Yeah, the biggest secret of them all. Let's go ahead and unlock it. So, I think I would generously call this game an eyesore in its standard configuration. These garish colors, these rudimentary 3D backgrounds, bad compositing at all. But what if you could make it worse? Well, if you...
Oh god, the lack of gunfire noise when you just don't do anything is really apparent.
So, if you decide, if you take it upon yourself to only shoot members of Star and let all these enemies do their cycles at you. Oh, hold on. Here we go. You'll notice that nothing's killing us yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ah, I see.
The chronomorphs have infested the Earth. They have now infected several planets with their devastating ability to multiply and destroy. Cron hunters have been dispatched throughout the galaxy to search for predators. And you know what the predators have? The predators have predator vision.
Yeah.
Oh my god! They make it actually like not completely the worst thing in the universe in this PS1 version. They do a night vision mode.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's closer to what that background image looked like on the text screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on, I wonder, can you still get secret rooms in Cron Hunter mode? This is to state my own curiosity. Then I'm going to show us the way it's meant to be shown.
Yeah, I think you shot both, so I'm gonna say no there.
Let's load up the arcade version again, because I don't intend to play the entirety of Cron Hunter mode. That would be a crime against our viewers. Bear with me. And I'll show you what I remember. By the way, if you do this in the arcade, if you switch the game over to Cron Hunter mode in the arcade, you are an asshole. Needless to say, whenever I see this cabin, I do it in Cron Hunter mode. If I deign to spend a fucking quarter on it at all, which I usually don't.
Come on! Stay low!
Got it. Let's just get through this again.
Oh, you took one random hit there. Yeah, like this is interesting that you actually you're taking damage that you weren't taking in the PS1 version.
But do you see why I dislike this game? Do you see why I think there's so little to like about this?
Yeah.
I don't get the appeal beyond the fact that it was, you know, cheap enough to buy cabinets for, and so everyone did at a moment in time. All right. Pro Striker 92 says, I think it will get a headache. That was just from the PS1 version. They refer it the way it was meant to be seen. Yeah, they just inverted the color palette.
Yeah, this is...
I cannot see where my crosshair is.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I guess wouldn't be a problem with an actual light gun, but... Yeah, good luck trying to find the secret stages in this fucking mode. Good luck knowing what to fucking shoot.
Like, if I was an operator and I didn't know about this and some kid came in and did this, I'd assume they broke the machine.
Yeah, I'd make them pay for it. I'd be like, you broke it, you bought it. We'll see how far this credit takes us. What do you mean we can't shoot the lady? What do you mean we can't shoot the star members? We're not on their side. We're an alien. We're a predator, for Christ's sakes. Anyway, you know, that's Cron Hunter mode. You can play through the rest of the game in an inverted color scheme and torture yourself and those around you. Unremarkable little game. Kind of criminal they sold it on the PS1. I'll be frank with you. And they didn't put it in a bundle with, like, Maximum Force. Which, by the way, if we had the time, that would have been the last game that I would have played Maximum Force, the spiritual successor to Area 51, not counting Area 51 Site 4. But, like, ultimately, Maximum Force is more of the same. I think it is slightly improved in maybe one or two ways. I don't think the pacing is dictated by, like, the internal clock in the same way that Area 51 is. That could be a misremembrance on my part. In fact, it probably is. This game is probably just the same shit. It's probably very much the same, with very little in the way of iteration. But I think it has more set pieces. I think it has more different locations you go to, so that's a plus at least. But again, not particularly exciting. These Atari games. So, you know, 5 years out from Lethal Enforcers, and they still weren't doing anything particularly compelling on the Atari games end. But it was enough to save the company in a moment in time. It was enough to lift their arcade division out of the red for long enough for them to get bought out by another company. So that's good for them, I guess. Speaking of good, speaking of bad, hey there, Johnny.
Hey.
Best and worst of the night. I feel like this is a pretty easy one.
Yeah. Best, I think, honestly, in some ways you could make a case for all first 3 of the games, Lethal Enforcer, Under Fire, and Operation Wolf 3. But I think, like, as an overall package, Operation Wolf 3 was probably the best of the bunch, even if, like, some of the others had some more, like, visually appealing stuff. Like, Under Fire's a weird one, because it had, like, some stuff visually that was far and above the rest, but, like, the base level visuals looked awful. It
It's
was
that lack of contrast. It's
interesting.
the muddy
Yeah.
ass visuals that really bite it.
Yeah, but as in terms of just actually playing it, I think that was the one that held up the best.
Yeah, I'll
Worst?
say. Let me second the best
Oh
too.
yeah,
I think it's best that we do it best. We both do best,
yeah.
then we
Go
both
ahead.
do worst. So I can just say that Operation Wolf 3 is the best of the night as well, by like a country mile in my mind. You say that you could potentially give it to Lethal Enforcers or Under Fire. I don't think you can, especially not Lethal Enforcers. Under Fire would be like my
Yeah, maybe
fringe
not Lethal
pick.
Enforcers. Yeah, that's fair.
Under Fire could be my pick if I was being like, yeah, it's not good, but it's charming. It's novel. It's badly executed, but it does this, and that's kind of neat, and so on and so forth about some of the aspects of it. But Operation Wolf 3 is the complete package. It goes to the ludicrous lengths that Under Fire does, but with way more in the way of game design. The readability is so
Mhm.
much better than any of its other contemporaries. Better than a lot of modern rail shooters, even, for as many of them as there even are to compare. Where just having those like giant flashing help signs above the hostages, having the enemies be like so brightly contrasting against the backgrounds. Yeah, I think it's just a genuinely great game. Worst of the night.
Mhm. Okay, now we looked at this one very briefly, but
I
based
don't
on the
even want to count
gameplay we
Corpse
saw,
Killer. If you're going for Corpse
it's
Killer, I don't even
yeah.
want to count it.
I get why, because again we barely saw it, but what we saw of it was just it. It's still a rail shooter, but in like the most surface level definition of, hey, there's enemies and the screen moves to the side, because like the enemy placement seemed like barely anything to do with the backgrounds. Like almost all of the game was just about those, full mission, the stuff they filmed, which looks like they had fun filming, but was not that interesting to engage with and follow the story. And when you're in those little combat sections, it was just, like I brought up like the VHS style games of just like, oh yeah, this is video in the background, and then just finish you flick over. That was like a really bad take on that almost. Just that what we were seeing of that. Obviously, I'm not counting any of the issues we had with controls and setting up emulator. Not that it probably controls that great on real hardware, but I'll forgive it that. But even with the issues like Area 51 has, like, at least someone's like placing enemies somewhat in decent places. Like they make sense
Consciously.
for the,
Yeah.
the yeah for the way they've built environments out. And I didn't get the impression that Corpse Killer was like hilariously bad either. Like, yeah, maybe some of the FMVs you could get a kick out of, but the gameplay part just seemed like oh, okay, let's get through this to see that stuff,
Oh,
which
it's
is
a
probably
real
like the worst
drag.
thing you can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll show it off in full in a better capacity. Maybe
Mhm.
we'll play the
Yeah.
Saturn version. Maybe that's the way to go with that. I'll figure that out some other night. But that's your pick, even though I said it's disqualified because we didn't get to play the whole thing.
Again, it's just what we saw was that abysmal that I feel like even just that alone was enough to go like, oh yeah, like it feels a bit weird to say Area 51 was worse.
Well, I'm going to say Area 51 was worse. I think it is just bad. I get that, mindlessness. I see some people in the chat being like, it was fun just to blast zombies and all the background glass for a few minutes. Sure, but like, it doesn't drive you to complete it. It has no like real hook. And then the ending itself being so underwhelming, so undercooked. I think it's just, for as much as it banked on production value of the fully 3D environments and camera moves, the sacrifices that are made in the process of that, the amount of just waiting you have to do, how the screen has to like come to a complete stop basically to have like actual combat encounters, because to do things that like are actually like tracking and shooting at the same time was very often a bridge too far for it. How uninspired the route through you take is, the lack of enemy variety, the bullet sponginess of certain enemies, which make them like by far the hardest enemies in the game, just being incidental enemies who toss barrels at you, which are basically like nothing except a trap to like drain you of quarters, to drain you of life. The value prospect of it, like any console version of it or PC version of it, being so fucking short and adding absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
The secret rooms, like even if you know how to get them, even if you know like I did, like how to like, you have to shoot all these windows in this area and still have to be so fucking inconsistent because the things you're expected to shoot are literally a pixel wide with some of those fucking windows, and you can't even tell when you've shot them or not. The complete lack of sound effects on enemies firing, how easy it is to miss the fact that you're taking damage, the inability to restore health outside of finding the arcane secrets, the lack of weapon variety where the only upgrade you get is that shotgun, which basically puts it well below its contemporaries at the time, which, even Lethal Enforcers had more than just fucking 2 guns in it. The fact that it's like semi-auto only, so there's no full auto option, which would have like, probably been the way to go in that game. The idea you're just going through Area 51 as part of an elite tactical assault force and just using a pistol. No, this was a game that cried out for a full auto weapon in an era where that may not have been the most common thing, but where it absolutely would have paid off dividends, especially with the way that the combat encounters are designed, if you can even call them designed. The busyness of the environments, the garishness of all the visuals, the blandness of the music is a bad thing. I'd say the music is pretty like bad for what it is. The pacing is bad. I just can't think of a single nice thing to say about it. I think it is just rotten all the way through, and we got like a pretty pleasant version of it playing the PlayStation version on medium difficulty. Again, in the arcade, expect double the enemy density, because arcade operators are dickheads who want to drain you of your quarters, so they would absolutely ratchet the difficulty up to the maximum setting and just have an unfair amount of enemies constantly spawning on screen. And even then, it doesn't like, elongate your playtime at all, because again, the game's on a fucking clock, rather than an actual like measure of progression in your ability to like, get through screens quickly or what have you. At a time where games like Time Crisis and Virtua Cop and others were available, paints this game in such a negative fucking light. It makes it have absolutely no USP beyond the fact that you're getting the hammy digitized actors, but that's a straight up downgrade compared to like fully 3D rendered environments with conscientious design and like more reactivity that look a billion times better, even if they're lower poly, even if like the backgrounds, in this are pretty high res because they had like server farms at Atari Games running to render these relatively high resolution backgrounds. I would take the fucking 4 polygon backgrounds in Virtua Cop because at least it's fucking dynamic. At least it feels like a world you're actually inhabiting rather than a fucking video playing in the background, rather than some fucking .avi file playing while like digitized sprites pop up in front of it. Like, technically, it's no better than Corpse Killer. Technically, it is most equivalent to Corpse Killer in the fact that it is just like the combination of a full motion video playing in the background and this random shit popping up in front of it. That's the closest analog to it that you'll have tonight.
Yeah. Bringing up the Time Crisis was the same year. That was December 95. Is really a stark
December 95.
reminder.
Remember, Area 51, 96.
Is that just the PS1? Oh, no.
Nope, that's the arcade version.
There you go. Yeah.
So they had, point of reference, they had real games to look to, and then still put out this fake-ass game. Yes. People talk a lot about
Stuff
games
like
that feel like they would have like been like made for television shows or movies just to like incidentally play in the background. Area 51 is the fucking definition of that aesthetic. is the definition of that type of game, and it is bad in the same way that if any of those games from television shows and movies were to actually be realized in real life, they would be bad. Not good. And in fact, you could say, I didn't like it.
Yeah. I'd still agree the worst of the ones we played the main story all the way through. 100%.
I'm glad I got you there. But with all that being said, folks, thanks for tuning in to this, the 5th episode of the Light Gun Games Extravaganza. Thank you for dealing with the flashing screens, the alien queens, the nuclear dreams, so on and so forth. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed yourself as much as we enjoyed playing light gun games, my favorite genre, again on the show for a change. Expect more of this segment more frequently. Maybe once every couple months rather than once every like 4 or 6 months. Because there's a lot of games we want to get to. There's definitely a lot of games I'm interested in showing off in some capacity. Not all of them will be bad. In fact, I'll like a lot of them. Sad to say. But still some that are worth showing off, worth talking about the design, comparing and contrasting in the ways that I like to do. My apples and bowling balls comparisons that I enjoy making so much. Can't help it, folks. That's the nitpicker in me. And I'm glad to have Johnny along on the controller. But how did that controller treat you tonight?
Yeah, it was rough, but you know, it's a good reminder that a lot of kids would have been stuck playing those games like that and had to deal with it.
And I feel for them. I definitely feel for them. But we should look ahead. We should look to the future. We should look to our stream schedule. Tomorrow, the Bag Game Hall of Fame returns, as does Not So Pro Skater, episode the 3rd, where you will be doing what, Johnny?
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 for Game Boy Color, PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64, and Game Boy Advance.
Very good. Very much looking forward to it. Do you think you might play through like the whole of like a Skater's campaign in the PS1 version?
So probably not the PS1 version, because the levels and visuals are mostly the same in the N64 version. So that will probably be if not, we'll definitely see all the levels, because I do have a save for it.
All right, very good. I'm very curious about that one. And THPS4 in the future as well. That one, the PS1 version of that seems buck wild to me.
Yeah.
That's for a future episode of that particular program. Tune in tomorrow. It's going to be great. There's going to be some fun stuff on there, I know for a fact. I know some special featurettes that will feature. But after that, Saturday, tune in for Cursed Kart Racers episode 16. More fucking Wii garbage. Hell. We're in hell. The show that series that never ends. Then tune in Monday for Casual Mondays, why don't you? A show where we play not so bad games, shoot the shit, random picks, fun times to be had, and we'd certainly appreciate you tuning into it. And then Tuesday of next week, we are hosting the Bad Game Music Listen Along, in which we go through our infamous playlist of bad game music on our YouTube channel and comment on and rank and rate the songs featured within for the benefit of appeasing an algorithm, of cashing in on a trend that we arguably helped start with that playlist that people have been getting millions of views off of. So it would be nice to get at least a little taste of that, a little crumb, please. And then Thursday of next week, we should finally have our Patreon poll sorted out, up, already voted for, and have a new playthrough beginning on that Thursday. and make sure to vote in that if you are one of our financial backers. We'll get to that in just a minute. First, let me just say that, hey, if you like the show, consider joining the Discord server, discord.gg/BJHOF. It is the connoisseur community. Talk bad games, good games, any game in between, things that aren't games. Come hang out with us. We have calls semi-regularly, screen some movies on occasion. There's a bad game club hosted by our Johnny Baghead. What is the bad game of the month this month?
Is Blue Brothers 2000 for Nintendo 64.
And it is a stinker. Yeah. Some folk have already worked their way through it. You got a few days left. You got a week or so left to check that out for yourself.
It is a short one, thankfully, yeah.
And then we'll have a new game for next month. We'll have new games every month for the Bad Game Club. So, you know, if there's nothing that you're interested in this month, stick around for the next month and see if there's another game that strikes your fancy. And there is occasional voting on that as well. That I think is just open to the public. That is just open to everyone who would like to have some say in what the Bad Game of the Month Club plays. So if you'd like to have a say in what we play on here, the show here on the stream, you might consider becoming a financial supporter. Subscribing on Twitch, pledging on Patreon, becoming a member on YouTube, any or all of the above will grant you access to a Patreon Saints channel over on that Discord server, wherein you can vote in polls, like the one we'll be putting up soon enough, over the weekend probably.
Yeah.
Make suggestions for what you want to see us play in that channel. Gain access to exclusive content. More of that on the way. We're always working on exclusives we can cook up for that crowd. And, you know, you'd just be supporting us, and we'd appreciate you on a personal level for it. So please to consider it. And please and thank you. And if you cannot financially support us at this current juncture, we completely understand. If you're looking for some sort of way to help the channel out, one of the best ways is to tell folk about the damn show. Let them know what we're up to here. Share it with like-minded folk. And one of the best ways to do that is to go over to our YouTube channel, Bad Game Hall of Fame on YouTube. We got some videos on there on a playlist called the Suggested Viewing Playlist. 20 of them, in fact. 20 handpicked episodes that we think make for good onboarding onto this show of ours. That are fit for sharing with friends and family, and so on and so forth. Or maybe, you know, someone who thwarted a nuclear missile strike back in the 90s, and they might get a kick out of Operation Wolf 3 here, reliving their mercenary past. We leave it to your discretion, dear viewer. Let me check that raid tab real quick. I'm gonna say nah. I'm gonna say we're probably okay. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna wrap it up here for our end at the Bad Game Hall of Fame. I have been your consummate host, Crosshair Cassidy.
And I've been Johnny Baffhead.
That's true. Shit, you typoed at the very last second too. How embarrassing. Thank you once again, folk, for showing up, showing your support, showing our asses here on the stream to the world. Bye!
Toodles!